we're going to review what we talked about last week, how to tune your CBG by ear. I'm going to use the do-sol-do method, and I'm going to do that on a guitar, my cat to back, that needs restringing. I popped my last strings. Alrighty, so this is cat to back, my first build ever. It is a baritone CBG. I chose the deeper strings from an acoustic guitar set for this guy because it has a box that's about 9.5 inches long, which can carry bass frequencies pretty well. This guy needs some tuning and needs some restringing. Let's remove the top string on this thing, which has popped. Alright, so here we have a chart with guitar strings, pitch class, octave number, and frequency in hertz. Usually when I string up a baritone, I use the lower 3 strings from an acoustic guitar set. I didn't use these 3 strings for cat to back. I used the A2, D3, and G3 strings. And I'm going to restring it that way again. It currently has the A2 and D3. Those are fine. Those are original strings. They are well stretched, haven't popped. But I need to replace that G string. Now, the strings that are on it are extra light phosphor bronze. I enjoy the tone of phosphor bronze strings, but I don't have with me right now a phosphor bronze set. So I'm going to replace that G string from an 80-20 brass set. Oh, how interesting. The G string is still wound. So my cat to back is gonna have mix and match tone here. We have 2 strings from a phosphor bronze set, which are really warm sounding strings, and the last string, which will be brighter. It will be interesting to hear this instrument with these mixed strings. I'm gonna thread my brass string through. All right. What I'm going to do is run my string under the tone bar. This is what gives us the angle, which puts the right pressure on the string over the nut. Alrighty. And now I'm going to thread it through my machine tuner. Keeps tension on the string. I got left and right tuners here. You're using a standard to string up your guitar. On the left side, when you turn the tuning pegs up, you're tuning up. When you turn them down, you're tuning down. It's the opposite for tuning pegs on this side of the headstock. So to tune up on the right side, I have to turn the tuning peg down. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to do this, make sure that my string is aligned while I do this. Make sure it's aligned in the bottom before you tighten your string up too much. All right, let's tune this thing. Whoa! And in the short time that I stopped fiddling with this cat to back, this last string is very loose. That'll happen with new strings. They need to stretch before they become stable. Again, I'm turning down to tune up because this is a tuning peg on the right side, right and left facing me, of course. And this is supposedly right, the one furthest away from you. I should have clarified that in my last video. So let's tune this thing up by ear. Using the do-sol-do method, let's pick a do. That's a pretty stable sounding do. Let's go with that. This is do. The way that I like to establish do in my head is to sing do, ti, really dig into the half step below do, and then go up to do. Now, this is established as do in my head. Now, middle string is sol. Do, sol. And this is what I'm going to need for the middle string. Now, if you weren't able to do that right away, what you could do is just sing up to sol. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Do, sol. Do, sol. Now I need do for this top string. Do, sol, do. Whoa. We need an octave between here and here, and that ain't it. Oh, tuning the last string. Okay, alright. I hate tuning the last string. They're just so fragile. We have a major 6 now. We're not quite at an octave. And B, C. We still have more to go. Oh, man. You know what? I'm gonna put this thing down because if that string snaps, I don't want it to snap into my eye. Still got a major 6 going on. To the other strings down, yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. Yeah, Lawrence is right. He says that, and I was thinking the same thing. If this one gets too tense, and I can't tune it up to where I want to, I'll just tune the other strings down. Got a major 7th there, but still in major 7th territory. Do to T. I mean, if you want to have a little fun, you get some nice implied major 7th chords if you tune this do, sol, ti. It's a nice relaxing sound. Let's get to that do. I was a little too ambitious, guys. I should have left well enough alone and tuned down. Okay. Let's cheat a little bit. I'm gonna replace this with the B string from my 80-20 set. Alright, so we have, let's do the B. I usually reserve these for my sopranos, but let's see what they sound like on a baritone. Now this shouldn't require too much tension to get to the do that we want. Tension bar. Down is tuning up on the right side. That's the standard. Keep things predictable for everyone here. I've barely begun to wind this string that I just applied, but because it's designed for a higher pitch, I'm already a perfect fifth from there, from my do. So I'm going to turn this up. With a few more winds, I should get an octave. That's a minor 6. Do, major 6. I'm gonna take it slow because I definitely don't want to pop this one. I don't got any more strings to, apart from the high E from that brass set to use. Do, te. That's flat 7. Taking it up to T. almost at do. There we go. That was a very long review of what we did last week. And maybe you got some more information that you didn't get last week, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now, let's talk about tuning for playing in an ensemble.